you lot, how's it going? Now the first thing I need to put out there straight away is that the raffle was finished now to win that, I mentioned this on both channels, you see, so I need to tell you a lot on both channels because I don't know where the winner is. He seems to be quite elusive. So I had a raffle up, yeah, to win a Traxxas T-Max, a Nitro monster truck, and the money is going to Ace High Drone Specialists to do their Ukraine mission things, right, to get rid of the mines and all that kind of stuff. Now, I mentioned this on both of my channels, so the winner, Steve, I think it's BT is how you pronounce it, Steve BT. You're elusive, man. I've sent you emails. You've won, man. You've won. I've sent you emails. The raffle company that I used, I've sent you emails. I don't know where you are. You need to reply, dude. Because if you don't, we're going to have to draw another winner. I've sent 2 emails myself. They've sent 1, I think. The company. I'm going to send another 2, 4 in total, because I think 4 is better than 3. I like even numbers. If Mr. Steve doesn't reply or get in touch or anything, we'll have to draw another winner. So it's going to be what it is, I'm afraid. I can't hang around forever. So, Mr. Steve BT, have a look at your raffle account, because you need to get in touch. You've won a Traxxas T-Max Nitro monster truck. Anyway, I hope you lot are bloody enjoying the weather. At the moment in this country, in England, we're having a little bit of, they call it a heat wave. It's meant to get to 28, 29 degrees, I think it was, near London. Over here where I am, in the southeast, I think the most we saw was 27. But today was a very nice 25 where I was, right on the coast I was, by the River Thames. Lovely. So, gonna have a barbecue in a minute. I've been playing around with this as well. This is an electric RC car, and every time we use it, we bought it in 2021, brand new. Every time we've used it, it's caught on fire. This is probably the 5th motor. The motors always burn out on it. Don't know what battery we use or anything. Now this battery was the last one that was in it, so I'm doing a bit of a, well, making sure that it's not dead basically. Yesterday I was charging it a little bit, and so I've been testing it with my trusty Kuwait's multimeter. This meter is absolutely fantastic. If you want one, or if you want any of the Kuwait's things, I mean, Kuwait's have been sponsoring both of my channels now for a number of years, and their products really, I can't, you know, for the price of them, I can't say any more better things about them. Obviously you can get more expensive things that will be better, but for the price point of where these Kuwait's multimeters are, fantastic, really are fantastic. So if you do want one, there'll be a link in the description of this video, and you'll get, I think it's 15% off. But anyway, look, it's reading 22.8 degrees at the moment. That's the ambient temperature in this room. Anyway, so I've been making sure this battery's alright. Let's test it now. It's sat overnight. When I left it, it had 8.1, I think it was, volts in it. It's a 7.2 volt pack, but I just finished charging it, so it was 8.1. So I've wedged the probes 8.2, so it must have been at 8.4 or something. So we've got 8.2 volts in there at the moment. So at least I know my battery ain't fried. Because what happened was, it got so hot, it caught fire, it started burning out the motor. But then the plug for the battery, it welded itself together. I had to pry it apart, and I was a bit afraid that the battery itself might have got fried because it shorted out. But it appears, if I hold them tight on there, we've got 8.25, so we are holding a good voltage. Happy days, man. I couldn't be bloody happy with that. I couldn't be happier, because you've got to be careful. If you short anything out, it doesn't matter whether it's RC or whatever it is, if something shorts out, it can destroy the battery. Oh, by the way, another cool thing that this does is if you happen to leave it on, because it's got a built-in battery, by the way, so you charge it with a USB, but it's really cool. If you happen to leave it on, it beeps at you. I was thinking, what's that beeping? And then I remembered, left the multimeter on. Always get into a good habit, always turn your multimeters off after you've used them. That way you won't ever leave them on and they won't run out of battery, because there's nothing worse than going to your tool bag, you're out and about somewhere, you go into your tool bag, you need a multimeter and the battery's flat. But at least, if you do leave that one on, that, what is it again? 601S. I always forget what it's bloody called, because I've got the other one as well, I get them mixed up. The 601S, if you leave that on, because it's got a built-in battery, and you've got your car with your, or a battery pack or whatever, you can just plug it in with the USB-C cable, and it'll have electric again. You haven't got to go and find a 9-volt battery. bloody useful. Ho, 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 ho. Yes. Time for a barbecue, I reckon. It's been a lovely day. I think I'm going to have some dinner, and then I've got to do some packing. I've got to get boxes out, I've got to pack the T-Maxes, because they all need to be packed up, because the winner of that raffle gets to pick which one they want out of all of them. That's why I can't sell them all now. I mean, I've had loads of people asking, can I buy it? I want to buy that one, I want to buy that one. But the thing is, because I said on the raffle, the winner will get to pick out of all of them what one he wants, I obviously can't sell them before he's picked what one he wants, because then I won't be doing the prize that they've entered for. So it's been a bit of a palaver, really, and I really messed up when I've done it. I've done it for 2 months as well, which I shouldn't have done, because it was so long. But anyway, once that winner confirms and they contact me and they tell me what one they want, all the other T-Maxes are all going to be sold. They're all just stacked up here, look. Because they're all in the way. They've all got to be sold. And they're down there as well. So I'm just going to put them all in boxes. Pack them all up. With the starting ones and all that kind of stuff. So then whoever buys them, I can literally just write the address on and take them straight to the post office. I think that's probably the best idea. But I'm going to do that after dinner. Look what else I've got, you lot. I've got some stickers, man. It's bloody hard to find someone that actually can design what you want. These are for the other channel. And I just can't get anyone. I'm not really happy with them. I can't get anyone to design what I want. I use a different company this time, Briefcase Graphics. But, yeah, literally, it cost me an arm and a leg. And I weren't really happy with it, but I thought I'm going to go for it anyway. And see what happens. But when they've turned up, man, I don't know. What I was aiming for, what I asked for, was I want it to... Because the meaning of Haggard, as we know, is like run down, dilapidated, you know, tired. So I wanted it a bit like a shop sign. You know them old shop signs of an abandoned shop? Or maybe even a shop that's open but is a bit run down. So it's like a neon, like not even a neon, but like a sign along the front of it. One of the letters is like hanging off slightly. You know, one's a bit wonky. And they've got moss growing all over them and all that kind of stuff. That's what I wanted. And that was the description. But, yeah, that's what I ended up with. So, I don't know. And I can't. I've literally paid so many different graphic designers to design what I've asked for, and most of them I just say, no, it's no good. And then they get the oh, you make me time now, you're going to pay for me time. I say, I'm not paying for that because it ain't what I want. But with that one, I don't know. But if any of you lot are graphic designers and you know what I'm talking about and you can design a sticker or a logo like what I'm saying for this channel and for the other one in the same sort of design, hit me with what you've got, and if it's good enough, I'll buy it from you. It's got to be in a vector as well, because I need it to be able to put in stickers and on t-shirts. Well, Minion is making a bit of a mess down there. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. I'm boxing up nitro cars. The Kyosho DBX2 is in there, and I'll put one of my stickers in there as well. Although I'm not particularly happy with them, so I can't sell them, so I'm just going to give them away until I've got none left. So there we go, slowly getting there. Minion number 1 is slowly attacking this box. Do you think that's fun, do you? Eh? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Right, so I've got bits and bobs to do the toll bill. I'm going to do that the weekend, but this is that indicator relay that I took apart, and I can't see a lot wrong with it. I can get an actual relay, but the my local shops, they haven't got any of these relays in stock, so I have to order them online, or they'll have to order them in for me. But I thought, let's have a little go at just trying to get this to work, so I'm going to put that back together, a little bit of contact cleaner, make sure it's all fine and dandy. And then at the weekend, what we'll do is we'll go around, check all the bulbs, check all the connections to make sure, because it's only left. So we'll check all the left-hand bulbs and the fuse and the indicator stalk connection to make sure everything's okay. And if I still can't get any joy out of it, I'm going to say that the relay is the problem. Get a new one, put that in, and then we'll definitely know. Because if we put a new relay in and we've still got the same problem, it's not the relay, it's something else that I've missed. But if we put a new relay in, fixes the problem. Obviously, this old relay is the problem. So anyway, I'm just going to put a bit of switch cleaner on it to make sure it's all clean. Stick it back together again. And at the weekend, we'll have a go. I've got oil, I've got filters, I've got all sorts. It's going to be Talbot Refresh Day at the weekend. And it's a bank holiday weekend as well. And I can't bloody wait. I'll tell you that now. I get excited for bank holidays. I really bloody do. Just love them. There we go. One relay. I've stuck it all back together. Went together quite well. They're quite easy to do. Bit of switch cleaner on it so I know the contacts are clean. And we can just try it. I could go and try it now, but I think we'll wait. I'm going to put the anticipation off and we'll wait until the weekend. Happy days. Morning, you lot. Happy bloody Saturday. Happy Saturday. What a lovely day it is. I woke up this morning to an email from Mr. Steve. So, Mr. Steve Beattie, congratulations. I'm going to get it all sorted out as soon as possible. But now that means that we can move forward now. The rest of you that wanted to buy the rest of those T-Maxes, you can buy whatever one you want now that's left over. So, if you wanted to buy a T-Max, put it in the comments, we'll arrange it, or contact me on Instagram. I'll show you what ones are left over, and you can buy one now, and then we'll get them out of my bloody hair, because they're in the way. Can't wait to get them gone, to be honest. Bit of a stop off at the good old shop. With it being a Saturday, I'm going to treat myself, and I don't know what I'm going to get for myself yet, but I'm going to treat myself to something or another, so that I can have a nice Saturday morning at work. There's nothing better being at work on a Saturday. Being at work on any day. Sometimes I treat myself on a Friday, but Saturday mornings I treat myself to some nice, I can't say nice food, it's not nice food, but you know what I mean, like treats, because it makes you feel better. I mean, Saturday morning at work ain't really work. It's not really work at all. It's just, it's different, you know. But if you've got a drink and maybe a chocolate bar or whatever it is you like, just be nibbling on and sipping at while you're there, it's even better, you know, even bloody better. Oh, it's great. I just can't convey how good life is. Do you know what I mean? Excellent. Anyway, let's go in the shop, see what we can find. I'll be back in a minute. Well, I didn't get a lot. I treated myself to a hot chocolate. Yes, I did. I know what you're saying. I did. I treated myself to a hot chocolate. I know, man. This is the life of bloody Riley. This is, I tell you now, this is like, I'm on cloud 9, right? Saturday morning, hot chocolate. Mr. Steve has replied to his email, so I know he's won, and it's all confirmed. This is going to be a bloody good year, man. Hot chocolates on Saturday mornings, that means cloud 9. Silver lining to everything. I just can't comprehend. Anyway, you lot, I'm going to be out of here, I think. I'm going to go to work. Chill out. In fact, let's go to work. There might be something interesting on the way. You never know. No, nothing particularly interesting on the way to work. Anyway, you lot, I'll catch you later on. Hopefully, this afternoon, I'm going to be going and have a play around with that Talbot. I need to do the service, the oil change and that, but more important than that at the moment, because the oil is still fairly good, I need to put that heater valve on and mend the water leak, because there's 2 water leaks, but obviously I've got to drain all the water, all the antifreeze out again anyway to put this heat valve on. So anyway, with luck, I'll get a chance to do it this afternoon, and I'll bring you lot along. We can have a little play around together with the Talbot Express. We love a Talbot Express. We do, don't we? We do. It's one of the better ones, that one, as well. Anyway, cheerio, you lot. All the best. Thanks for watching. And congratulations again to Mr. Steve Beattie. That sun is bloody bright. Oh, my giddy aunt. And, yeah, there we go. If you want to buy a T-Max, comment and or find me on Instagram and send me a little message, and we'll get all that sorted out. And they're all just going to be £150 each. So that's just it, 150 quid each to get them gone. It raises some money for ASI drone specialists, and they get out of my hair. They do indeed. Cheerio, all the best. Take care.